Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a series of how to live life in Dubai. We are on the way to the desert. We do have a little adventure for you. It's gonna be a surprise where we will land. Once you hear Dubai, you think of a desert, like a city in the desert, and it's true. Like, nature is just different here than as, for example, in the United States or UK or anywhere in Europe. We do have trees, we do have nature, but the nature is different. We do have more sand. It's a little bit more dry and not too humid. Like for me, especially when I came to Dubai for the first time, or when I moved out of Germany, I was a bit afraid of there will not be a forest, the air will not be that fresh, we will not have a chance to go hiking somewhere or go to a lake where we can just swim. But to be honest, I'm surprised, because the United Arab Emirates, they do have many things to offer in and around Dubai. And once you leave the city behind, you will be surprised what you can do in Dubai. Not even, you will find lakes, you will find nice areas where you can hike, you will find not only the normal touristic places where you can have desert safari and camel rides and like the sand dune bashing, whatever. You can find so many nice locations where you can experience how life in and around Dubai is, like a little bit more the nice culture. You know the Love Lakes, right? The Love Lakes, you can see them from the airplane, you can see them from the air itself. It's two heart-shaped lakes next to Al Qudra lakes. Many people, for example, on the weekends, they go there to camping, they take their tents, they take the fire pits, whatever, and they just sleep in the desert, they have a barbecue, they have chilling, like they just spend time with their friends. And the Love Lakes, they do have a very nice cycling track, and you can rent bicycles for very small budget. And they go from Dubai and they go just that street, Al Qudra Street, to last exit. It's the last exit where you can find the bicycle shop, you can rent the bicycles, you can have the food trucks, and you can also buy things for your barbecues and stuff. Okay guys, let's check out Hidden Café. It's one of the amazing desert cafes that we have in Dubai. It's a tradition since, I think, several years that they open these winter cafes. In summer they are closed, of course. But now it's March, perfect temperature. It's 5 p.m. on a Saturday evening. And we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna talk about off-plan and secondary market properties. So originally we wanted to take you to Hidden Café, but Hidden Café was super crowded and we needed to wait for 45 minutes to get seated. So we decided to just enjoy the next cafe spot. It's like a place where you can have iftar, you have camel rides, you have sand dune bashing, you have henna tattoos and stuff. So we're just here waiting for our dinner, and I thought, like, in the meantime we could talk about secondary market and off-plan properties in Dubai, because I always get the question, like, what's the biggest benefit of buying off-plan in Dubai? And I think we need to address that. So when you're thinking about investing in a property in Dubai, off-plan is a nice opportunity, and I'll tell you exactly why. The first question that we always need to clarify is, what's the purpose of your purchase? Why do you want to invest in Dubai properties, and what's the outcome that you are expecting? Are you looking for a high capital appreciation? Are you looking for a high return on investment? Or are you just looking to secure your investment in a place where inflation is not that big or the market will increase? So once you made the decision that you are aiming for a high capital appreciation, we need to clarify where are the areas that promise or that can hold the promises that you will get the high capital appreciation. Many people think that Business Bay, Downtown, Marina, or all the very popular areas are the ones that you can profit the most out of the investment. But to be honest, these areas are already capital appreciated. So what you get from the investment is mainly, you can rent it directly, yes, because it's already finished. Like, you can rent it directly because the property already exists. But if you're aiming for capital appreciation, we need to dive into the areas where capital appreciation is still a thing. The third thing that we need to have in mind is that Dubai is a baby city compared to all the other big cities on planet Earth, as for example New York, Los Angeles, Berlin, Paris, Rome, or whatever. It's a baby city. The city itself is so young and it's still so pure that we cannot compare what happened to Manhattan. We cannot compare what happened to Prenzlauer Berg in Berlin. We cannot compare all of that. So we need to have a visionary mind when we make the decision to invest in Dubai properties. Because, like, for example, 20 years ago, Marina was not there, right? So when I was not there in Dubai, I was too young to be in Dubai at that moment, but people who sold Marina at that time, like the properties in Marina, like, it was so hard to sell Marina because people said, like, oh, it's too far, why should I buy in the desert? So once you are in Dubai and you want to invest in Dubai properties, you need to become a visionary person. You need to believe that this area where now just there is sand and nothing else, nothing is around, there are no schools, no hospitals, no greenery, no parks, not even a supermarket, nothing, can become a nice area, a nice place to live and a good investment. When speaking about training our mind to become more visionary and to build that mindset of believing in the future, we need to talk about the school systems in Europe or other parts of the world. Because for myself, I made the experience. I was born and raised in Germany. And when I remember correctly, in school, we were never trained to become someone who has visions and who steps in for the future and who believes in himself, believes in something that can be created. And when I first moved to Dubai, it was completely new for me. It was like, okay, somebody is developing an area where nothing is there. There is no electricity, there is no water, there is nothing, just sand. And it's just happened within 5 years, and there is a whole community, there are lakes, there is a park, there are hospitals, schools now, and it's evolving so fast that my mind could not process. Now I'm experiencing it and I understand a little bit more and my mind gets trained. So what we need to become smart investors and what we need to make smart investment decisions is we need to train our minds. So when we are speaking about the 3 different hubs in Dubai right now, like it's Dera, it's the trade center. Most of the times we speak about the business center, it's downtown and business bay as well. And we talk about the touristic side, it's Marina and JLT. So we need to find areas that can be very interesting for the future. And usually these are the areas that are outside of these hot areas, these hubs. Once you are ready to make the decision and invest in Dubai properties and you want to become a smart investor in Dubai, you need to figure out which are the areas that are now underestimated, which are the hidden gems in Dubai or around Dubai that can be or that can increase its worth and make high capital appreciation and also guarantee return on investment in the future. So what our mind usually does is we think about the next 5 to 10 months because that's how far we can think of. But to be honest, to make smart investment decisions, we need to start thinking about the next 5 to 10 years. The next 5 to 10 years, you cannot imagine what happens. You cannot imagine how Dubai will grow. You cannot imagine how the areas evolve. And to be honest, 20 years ago, we could never have imagined sitting in the middle of a desert, having food, having electricity, having running water, having like a Instagrammable place here where nothing is outside and it's just 30 minutes from Dubai downtown.